Tapped in. Keep the credit, I'ma get it on the back end. Kick rocks, cutting corners, trying to cash in. We still outside, high as gas is. Watch them force you to EV. Try to cut.
Yo, what's up, YouTube? Back at you with another video. On today is the Keeping It Raw podcast. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, click on that bell so that you'll be notified whenever we put up an upload. And without further ado, let's go ahead and get into it. We got another video for you guys on today. We're going to talk about Paul George on today as he signs a maximum 4-year deal reportedly worth $212 million to join forces with the Philadelphia 76ers. Now, there was a lot of rumors out there about Paul George pretty much going to either going to the Orlando Magic or going to the Golden State Warriors to replace Klay Thompson. Now, there's a lot of rumors still going on Klay, whether he's going to sign with Dallas or he's going to sign with the Lakers. Don't know which one, but we'll know soon which one Klay is going to pick. He's going to either pick Dallas or probably the LA Lakers to be able to take his talents to. And none of us saw that coming with Klay. Eventually, we knew that something was going to change with the Golden State Warriors. We just didn't think that it would be Klay Thompson. But let's get into Paul George, man. Okay, Paul George agrees on this 4-year deal to leave the Clippers. Now, 5 years ago, pretty much Kawhi Leonard and Paul George joined forces to go on the Clippers. And, you know, Paul George is a California boy. He is from California, and you would not think that he would ever leave California, but business is business. The NBA business is always going to be big business, and George decides to take his talents to the Philadelphia 76ers, making this team an even more scarier team coming up this season as he's joining forces with the 2023 MVP Joel Embiid and all-star point guard Tyrese Maxey, who I think has superstar potential written all over him. Tyrese Maxey is that dude. He's one of my favorite players, point guards in the league, and just guards, period, in the league. Love Tyrese Maxey game. And I just think overall what the Sixers have been able to do today is phenomenal. Bringing back Andre Drummond as well. The 76ers are bringing him back to play behind Joel Embiid. And then you also have them re-signing Kelly Oubre, who was a big contributor to the team last year. And Kelly signs a 2-year deal, I think reportedly worth $16 million or something like that. So that's a good signing for the 76ers to be able to bring those guys back. The addition of George resets the balance of power in the Eastern Conference, where the 76ers seek to join the champion Boston Celtics and other contenders like the Milwaukee Bucks for an NBA title next season. At 6'8", George remains one of the league's premier two-way players at the age of 34. He averaged 22.6, 5.2 rebounds, 3.5 assists, 1.5 steals per game while shooting 47.1 from the field and a career high 41.3 from three last season with the Clippers. This transaction is the most significant of the NBA offseason since teams were permitted to negotiate with players from other franchises starting on Sunday. So this is going to be phenomenal, man. The Clippers announced Sunday evening that negotiations with Paul had failed and that he was not going to return to the team. So alongside Embiid this season and Maxey at point guard, George completes one of the NBA most formidable big threes through health. The biggest thing is going to be with them is health. Paul George and Joel Embiid. It's all going to be predicated on their health as far as this team can be able to go. They got to stay healthy. If those guys stay healthy, man, the 76ers could be one of the most deadliest and scariest teams in the league, but they got to stay healthy. George played 74 games last season, though, so pretty much healthy. You know, you play, 82 games in the NBA, so not bad for George, missing a few games, but hadn't played more than 56 games in any of the prior 4 seasons. So that's why I said what I said, guys. The 4 seasons that he was with the Clippers, he didn't play no more than like 56 games. But last year he had a career high with 74 games. And then a knee injury derailed Embiid's MVP defense last season, limiting him to 39 games. Plagued by injuries throughout his career, Embiid has never played more than 68 games in a single season and has played 51 games or fewer in 6 of the 10 seasons since the Sixers selected him with the number 3 pick overall in 2014 draft. If they both can remain healthy alongside Maxey, who's expected to sign a max contract, which Maxey did sign his deal, and I'll get back to you guys soon about the Maxey deal. I'll be coming with another video on that. But yeah, definitely they're expecting some great things out of Paul George joining the team. The biggest thing for the 76ers will be health. That's going to be the biggest thing. Now, you do lose Tobias Harris. I think he signs with the Pistons on a 2-year deal, reportedly worth $52 million. So Tobias is going to go back to the Pistons. He did play for the Pistons a few years ago, and the Pistons want him back because they need some shooting, and Pistons got too many players on the team that kind of do the same things. So that's probably why the Pistons can't really get out of the funk or the hole that they've been in, because they got too many of the same type of players, too many guards on the teams and things of that nature. But with this Philadelphia team, health is going to be the biggest thing for them. If they can stay healthy, and if Joel Embiid can play at least 70-something games and get into the playoffs, and Paul George can do the same thing, then skies is going to be the limit for this team. They're going to be one of the better teams between them, Boston, always Miami. You got to put them in there, New York, and Milwaukee as well. Can't leave Milwaukee out. So those are going to be some of the top teams. And then the young and up-and-coming teams like the Orlando Magic and also the Cavs will still probably be good as well, because I think Donovan Mitchell at the end of the day is probably going to end up sticking with the Cavs. Haven't heard anything on Donovan Mitchell as of yet, but we'll see what happens. But at the end of the day, if Paul George can stay healthy, this team is going to be scary. This team is going to be a scary team. At only 34 years old, Paul George is still putting up good numbers, can get you 25 to 30 on any given day and any given night. So I think at the end of the day, health is going to be the biggest thing for the Sixers next season with Joel Embiid and with Paul George. Can these guys stay healthy alongside of a young guy like Tyrese Maxey, who is definitely well on his way to probably becoming a superstar guard in this league? All right, guys, leave it in the comments section. I'll be back to you soon. I'm out of here until next time. Peace.
Tapped in, keep the credit, I'ma get it on the back end. Kick rocks, cutting corners, trying to cash in. We still outside, high as gas is. Watch them force you to EV. Tried to cut me out, but you need me. My value never shows up in the box score. A plus minus they never could have accounted for. No referee can save you, read your scouting report. And even then, you don't stand a chance. Circumstance, thank God for Poe for lending me that band. I probably would've quit by now. Everybody that I started with then been died out. Except Quiddy and Push. Think of bugs every day, I'm not as free as I look. Cushion Ethiopian pour over. God turn up the temp, keep your composure. Float, then I bleed on the hook. Might have the chauffeur draw the curtains just so we're understood.